How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We'll pump your brakes with Mr. Troy. No, I'm live and I have to defend myself. What's up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, brother?
Oh shit. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. You fine?
Yeah. Nah, man, hey, I'm live, man. You know what I'm saying, man, because I think I have to do some defending shit, you know what I'm saying, and set some motherfucking shit straight.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's get to
You know, because I don't know who gonna come in, who ain't gonna come in. It don't even matter, man. You know, I'm doing what I do. You know, hey, just on the strength.
it. Now, here you
Ain't
big gun
nobody
up.
run me, bro. You know what I mean?
Right,
You don't
right.
tell me what I can and what I cannot do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that ain't how men operate.
I'm not going. I'm not falling. I'm not with it. I'm not doing it. You know, it's just too much going on out here in these streets at the same token. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm here to stand up for me and who I am and who I represent. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
Mhm.
going to tell me who I can and cannot talk to, who they decide to like. If I talk to anybody that you don't like to where now you want to get upset, go ahead on and have it your way. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got nothing to do with a lot of this BS that's going on out here with the way that folks is, I mean, really getting down and then like, you know, my name being tarnished out here.
Right. But I think, like we all said before, this is our fifth or sixth time going around this block,
Yeah,
and we got to understand that there's a different dynamic with the man conversation that is a touchy versus a woman. Number one, it's gonna be 9 times out of 10 with a man. It's gonna be a lot less emotional and just sticking to the facts. So
yeah, you
we
know,
can disagree to not agree and move forward and not shout.
yeah, you know, but I don't see that even happening, man, because see, you know, when it comes to the men, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, we finna be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it comes to these women, no, you ain't gonna be held accountable for the stuff that you saying, man. You know what I mean? Like, damn, what the fuck is really going on, bro? You know, like, damn, why is it that the men always get fucking thrown up under the goddamn bus?
Right, because it's a misguided energy is what I call it. Because at the end of the day, how you feel is how you feel. You can't influence how I feel. And number one, like as a grown man, just as you are, we formulate our own opinions. We stick to the facts, and we're not gonna just shout for no reason. Because if I get to shouting, that ain't gonna last long. I'm coming. I'm coming where you are.
Yeah, you know what I
So
mean?
So why even get to that type of energy? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I seen a lot of sisters get into it on YouTube, but that's not how men operate. Because we
No,
know what we
no.
know what we're gonna do. Hey, Tangela, how you
Hey,
doing?
How you doing, Tansy? Girl, good to see you. You know,
Yeah,
but for real, man, you know, that ain't the way that I've ever came on the internet and rock and roll with anything. You know what I'm saying? I stay in the bush, I go in the chats. You know what I'm saying? I like everybody. You know what I mean? I'm
mm-hmm.
sitting there watching and seeing how everybody moving the way that everybody moving. You know what I'm saying? But don't come on here and then bash me like I'm a bad guy when I ain't a bad guy just because I speak to somebody. Because I speak to somebody, man, hey, don't hold that against me because you got beef with somebody that I speak to. You know, this is the
Right,
internet at the end of the day.
right. And then on top of that, like the fact that I think certain people wanted you to have a certain type of energy towards that brother, but the person he has a problem with need to defend themselves. Another man defending another man ain't common. If Troy got a problem with somebody down the street, it don't make sense for me to go down the street and handle Troy business. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that ain't how men do. We all hold each other accountable, and you handle your business.
Exactly. In that form. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I've been, in these chats and been in the bushes and watching how, I mean, I done heard people call my name out and talk about they mad at me. What? Because what? I'm going. Hey, first of all, I'm overgrown. For real, I'm overgrown, and I'm not finna let nobody on the internet tell me who and who I cannot go and fucking talk to. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know my intentions. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And just because I went on in the way that you feel about what you feel, now you sitting here and you finna come at me. Like I done did
Right.
something wrong and I ain't did a damn thing wrong. If I did something wrong, hey, step to me and tell me what the hell I did wrong.
And on top of that, we gotta stop with this type of energy, because that's why we got a lot of these young boys around here that are emotional, make emotional decisions, and end up in jail.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
if you wouldn't want your son to have that energy with another man, and you want him to talk it out, you shouldn't expect nothing less from another man, a grown man. Think about your son when you are in your emotion and you just want to see some action.
Right.
Do you want your son to always be in action, or do you want him to think, formulate his opinion, and conversate with a man in a mature way? Because this is
Right.
this is the number one reason we got all of these young emotional young men out here doing senseless stuff, because they didn't get the proper guidance, and two, they run strictly off emotion, and that ain't good.
Hey, that and the other thing is about it, bro, is that you
That's
got a
tangible.
lot of these kids, these young kids, these young bros that are coming up and they up under female guidance, and a female do not know how to take a man, I mean a boy, and turn him into a man.
Right. And I was trying not to go in that route, but I agree 100%. Like, that's the problem. That's the number one problem when the man is not showing a boy how men move. You might get the wrong idea about that, and you might think it's emotional based.
You
And you
know,
make wrong decisions anytime you do that. Anytime you do that, you are putting yourself in a situation that 9 times out of 10 it might turn out worse than it could have if you just would have thought about it. And like I said, men, as a man, I hold myself to a certain standard. You hold yourself to a certain standard. If
exactly.
if if it's three of us, if I don't agree with you and Cheese agree, that's fine. It's not my job to make Cheese agree and see it my way. No,
Exactly.
no, that's not how life works.
No, and that's not the way that I'm gonna roll with anything that I do. The way that I get down with the way that I get down. You know what I mean? Here
Right.
it is that I'm sitting here trying to, man, come in contact and be around, you know, more men on this internet, because the women on this internet, man, is just like they off the chain, bro.
Yeah, that's why I let them have it, bro. I'm
You
not
know
getting
what I'm
involved
saying?
in any of that. Yeah, right. That's one of the reasons I don't go live, and that's like, I like to speak to everybody. I like it peaceful and we laugh and joke and whatnot. But like I said, this energy that certain, not all, certain women have, where they only see it one way. Yeah, Tangela, I corrected myself. She laughing at me. um, that they have, and you want that to carry on with a conversation between two men. That's not how it go.
Right.
That's never how it should go.
I mean, that's just like all the feedback that I'm getting, that I done heard, what, because Jaffe ain't never done nothing to me.
Right. And
I ain't never done nothing to Jaffe.
Right.
But I was summoned to come up on his panel, you know what I mean? And I went up on there, but everything got switched up. So, you know, I switched with the whole situation. I'm not a flip-flop on anything. I'm a man before I am anything at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can relate to the bullshit that, you know, hey, what I'm defending.
Right. And like with that situation, he don't like old buddy and him ain't seeing eye to eye. They had their moment. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You jump on his panel, disrespect this man on his panel for another man. I'm gonna look at you funny, brother. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all go together now? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Exactly.
Like, you know, the math ain't mathing.
Right. And my thing was is that I went up to Ace. I told him, I said, hey, I'm not going to disrespect your panel, bro. You know what I mean? Because, damn, you know, hey, Jaffe been in the game for quite some time. You know what? Because what him and what the brother was going through, hey, that's their personal thing.
Yeah, that ain't got that. I mind my business. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
You
ain't
know,
got nothing to do with me.
And that's the way I went into all of that. I'm not trying to make. Hey, first of all, I'm not a beef, you know. But if you bring me the smoke, man, I'm gonna step the smoke and I'm gonna step to the smoke.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, hey, I'm not finna do no running. For what? Especially when I know I ain't did nothing wrong. And then anybody to go back and look at that live, bro, you know what I'm saying? I did nothing wrong and said nothing wrong.
But like I said, bro, it's the viewpoint and that's how people perceive things, and you know, it's all of that in one. And at the end of the day, like I said, I did hear all of it, but I was half in and out. You know, my hours of sleep, bro. So I was hanging in there with you, but I heard you say, you know, why is this still a topic, and you know, because your situation, and you have a point. You have a point, but like every time something new comes out, it seems like now you need to, you know, jump on this side. And to be honest with you, you not defending him in that way is not you jumping and joining that organization over there. You just simply are saying, hey, this is what I see. This is how I feel. What's wrong with that?
Exactly. You know, hey, first of all, since I had my channel, bro, I never did any content on either one of them.
That's true.
Ain't none of my lives got anything to do where I'm bringing content, you know, where I'm putting him there and I'm putting her there. You know, it came to the point to like, damn, you know, I'm getting tired of a certain person.
Right.
Keep on, you know, just doing it to this brother. You know what I mean? Like, man, you know, hey, ain't nobody else saying nothing, you know, like, damn, now it's time for me to say something.
Yeah, but you know what? That person is who they are. I don't care what you say. I mean, the person got a military. They from the military, got a military mindset. You ain't gonna see that person sweat too much. So the back and forth with that person, it ain't gonna work, bro. It's a waste of energy because you just fueling the fire. You get what I'm saying? Right. The fact that you did that, it just, you know, gives her another route to go. But I did hear them say they didn't want to address us, so that's good.
You know, because I'm not in that, and then I'm gonna stand up for me. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I'm not asking, you know, like you and, you know, Cheese and any other brothers, man, to stand up for me. I'm gonna stand up for me. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, we know you
coming for me. You coming for me like I really did stuff. Tell me what the hell I did. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with the way that I move, all of a sudden a shifting came, you know, and then gonna tell me I'm a flip flopper. You know what I'm saying? What I flip flop on?
I mean, I mean, like it's all perception based, bro. Like I said, like I was in and out of there, but from what I heard, you just said what you said. It is what it is.
And
But
I'm going to still stand and be who I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to even be, cutting you off,
no,
but
you
that,
good.
you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, when it comes to me, I don't care. Ain't nobody going to place on me and tell me, what
Right,
I'm doing because of what the way that they feel. The way that you feel, that's the way you feel. That ain't the way that
correct.
I feel. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right,
cannot conduct the way that I feel because of the way that you feel.
right. And let this be a lesson. This shows you that when you have a man that's a real man, he formulates his own opinion. He should be a leader, and he should be somebody that you can trust to make the right decision. Right? We all
And,
fall short of glory, but
you know,
when you got a head of household, let that man be the head of household. He gonna bump his head sometimes. We all do, and you can, get your input. Then we make the adjustments. But if you really got a man, you should feel secure in the decisions he make, whether you like him or not.
and those are facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I'm not into bad decision making. You know what I'm saying? Because my
Mm-hmm.
decisions is based on moving forward and moving ahead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if you still dealing with the shit, the same bullshit after years, you know what I mean? And you could put a plus on year, you could put an
Right.
S on years. Come on, something wrong somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right. And Tangela's right. You have a right to your own opinion, and that's the point. Like that man, my brother Troy had his own opinion. Everybody doesn't agree with it. But I don't think it's not that they don't agree with what he said. It's the fact that he was on another man's platform and he
Right.
didn't attack that man because that's what it was a lot of tension in the air and that's what was expected.
Yeah.
But smarter heads prevail. And just like they attacked D Ham and D Ham said play the tape back and you listen to it and everything he said was valid. He said he didn't back down. He just agreed with him on, I'm not gonna sub my ex. I'm not either. That's no knock at old buddy, but that's just not what I'm gonna do.
Right. But that's the way that men handle business, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a conversation.
Yeah. And
You
and,
know what
and
I'm saying?
I right. And I respect his opinion and he can move forward and do what he need to do. I do what I need to do and everybody's happy. That's how it should be.
Just like I've always said, and I'm going to put it out here like that and still state it again. I do not get into female confrontations on the internet. I
Right.
do at all. I've never came into this for that, and I'm not finna start now. Implicating me, and saying what I am and what I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's not finna rattle me because I'm still gonna support who I support, and I'm gonna be down with who I'm down with. You know what I mean? Because all the beefing that's going on, at the end of the day, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. Like women can I mean, not just women, whoever can be for whoever. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, that's fine. I I, I stay out of it. That's just how I operate. Like it's so simple.
And don't get me wrong, hey, I love the people that I done met, and ran across on this internet. You know what I mean? Shit, I mean, we be talking, you know what I'm saying? But trying to get to know each other. But me, I'm first of all, I'm not a side player. I don't play sides, and you're not finna get me to switch to your side because of what you do, how you do, and who you mad and who you mad with. I'm not mad at that person. If I'm not mad at that person, why do I have to flip a side and why I have to choose?
Right. Man, that's why it's great that you're a grown man and not easily influenced. You know, you made your
No,
own decision.
Anybody that's mad at me about what decisions I make and the way that I speak, okay, that's on you. You know, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know
Right.
what? That's your decision. That's not everybody else's decision. But then don't go and try to entice some stuff to make it seem like, like I'm this bad person all of a sudden, but then I've been a good guy all along. No, I'm a
But
good.
you know,
Go ahead.
no, my bad, not to cut you off, bro. But this is the second time with this same ordeal. I spoke to Jaffe. I didn't even know he attacked. He was clowning the old girl. I had no idea. I get in
Mhm.
the chat like I usually do. Say what's up, Jaffe. He say what up. I'm on demon time or whatever he said to me, and I was like, oh hell. I click over to the next chat. I'm a BAN. I'm all of this, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So I'm all of this because I'm in the chat because he talking about your friend. I didn't know he was talking about your friend. I honestly did. I mean, but hey, feel how you feel.
But see, that's the thing about us men, though. You know what I'm saying? See, me, and I ain't never seen none of the bros that I really, kick it with like that insert themselves in on female stuff, bro.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? If the females are beefing, let the females beef. You know what I'm saying? I still support. No, I don't go in certain people chat because I don't want to be no part of that.
right, right. But you know what? At this point, man, that's why there's a difference between men and women. And it's not just it's bigger than men and women at this topic. This topic is people who can't control their emotions or don't understand the value in being emotionally intelligent and understanding
Right.
your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And actually the ability to, process situations as they come and not just from an emotional standpoint.
Exactly. See, I mean, because for one, they're not talking about, you got a 14-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he done. He ain't gonna see the day of light again. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't went to a school and caused another school shooting.
Right. And what is
Another.
look, not only did he put himself behind bars, he put his parents behind bars because they let him have a gun. But they
Right.
probably assumed that he would handle things right, which still was not a good decision at all to me, in my opinion. But if he was able, even though he's only 14, and 14 you still learning. 14 I was wild. I'm not gonna lie, I'm no angel. 14
Hey, you and me both, bro.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like yeah, your Tangela is very sad. I don't. There's no excuse for what that person did. I think that's the most cowardice shit you can do in life. To be honest with you, to hurt innocent people who have nothing to do with anything.
Exactly.
I hate it. I hate it with a passion, and my
You
heart
know
goes
what?
out to those families.
Yes, indeed. But see, and this is the stuff that's not being really. You're not even hearing much about this situation. It's a couple people that I've seen that's really covering this. But no, they want to stay stuck where they at to where okay, I'm gonna get the commentary off of this here, but not with real life situations that's going on. Which this is a real life situation, and we talking about a kid.
Right, and it's just sad to see, man. Like it's really disappointing. And man, I think what we need to do as men is we gotta do a better job with these young brothers and sisters. We gotta be there for our what up what
What
up.
up, GMG? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy.
We gotta be there for our sons and nephews And we gotta also be there for our daughters. We gotta show our sons how to
We
handle
got to be there.
situations.
Hey, we got to be there for the kids, period. You know what I mean?
Right.
For real. It's the kids, you know what I'm saying? Because the kids are being misled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, misguided. Hey, they being led astray.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But us that's here, and understand a lot of things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, where is the conversation to where, come on, let's grab our youth, let's get our youth together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we gotta end this cycle, man. Like I'm sick of seeing it, bro. Cause like, everybody is at their own work at their own pace, but it's certain things we gotta get under wrap.
Yeah, we do.
We gotta get it under control. Cause like I said, some of these dudes are scared to knuckle up, bro. You gotta be able, as a man, you gotta be able to take a loss.
You
That
do.
comes with the territory. You're not gonna win them all. At some point in some aspect of your life, you're gonna have to take a L.
I mean, I done took L's in my life.
Oh yeah, I'm still taking
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey,
them.
preach.
I'm
I
still
say
taking them.
preach. You know what I mean?
Hmm. But we gotta. That's one thing they gotta pick up on. Like I say, not all, because it's some amazing teenagers out here, man. I mean, they really got it. And then you got your. We focus on the ones that don't got it, and don't praise the ones that do got it. I feel, but right now that it need to be some kind of class or something, some kind of manual or something they have to read by the age of 16 about just emotional intelligence and processing situation as a man and things you should think about before you overreact.
Bro, I think it's even earlier than that, man, because you got, younger ones. I mean, we need to start at 11, 12, bro. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
a lot of these youngers now out here, man, they getting swooped up. You know what I mean? Because of the lifestyle and the way life is today, bro. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
ain't like it was when you was younger and when I was younger. You know, ain't nobody trying.
yeah.
Ain't nobody, into that. Now it's all about, because first and foremost, it's all about the dollar sign today. Everybody want to get rich quick.
Right. But but you gotta understand that ain't how it usually happens too.
I mean,
But,
because
yeah,
over here, being in the city of Chicago, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, it was 11-year-old terrorist over here, man. He got swooped up.
yeah, it happens. It happens. But yeah, Tangela, I'm talking about just from so let's just say not all, but some of the boys that don't have that guy to show them the way. We need some kind of program for them. Because it's a lot of little, like, for instance, 2 months ago, I saved this young brother life over a car wreck. He was in the right. Guy pulls out, hits him. I think it might be a little bit more than what it was because I think his head actually hit the windshield. I'm not sure. I know I saw him get out the car. He was very angry. Like, mind you, Troy, this is a wreck.
Right.
He gets out the car. He's angry as people do with their wrecks. But I noticed you just know when you know how people move when they move like that. You just know. I'll say
Right.
that. So I saw what he was about to do. I saw and I said, "Hey, number one, I ain't finna let you do this, young brother, and I'm gonna sit here until the police come. Cause number one, you're in the right. He hit you. That's his fault. Number two, Why are you gonna take a man's life right now over a car wreck
Exactly.
when you in the right? Just get your car fixed. And for the first 2 minutes, it didn't register because he was spiraling. And I was like, as long as he keep his hand down, we good. We good. It's just crazy, man. Like that escalated in seconds, bro. And I'm like, it's just
Hmm.
crazy to see how people operate. Who that?
Ten.
What's going on?
Hey,
Hey.
What's going on, Miss Tangela? Hey, man, it's good to see and hear from you.
So DT. So this what has to happen. There's two things have to happen. One of the things I did here, you have to bring conflict resolution into the schools, but they have to be.
hello.
Where you go? Tangela,
I
you
mean,
ain't figured this you ain't figured this stuff out yet. You gotta
wait a
close
minute. You
out
can hear
window.
me. You can hear me now, right?
I can hear
Yeah.
you now.
So I was saying I brought conflict resolution into the schools, and I thought about it when you were saying I think DT had gave an age, and you was like, no, it got to be younger. I remember when I took the bill there, that was the discussion. They need to be younger. I mean, you have a 4-year old now that will throw a shoe at another kid and say, because I don't like him. So that was one of the
Yeah.
reasons I brought conflict resolution in there, because the bottom line is these kids don't like each other no more.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
yeah,
They
and it's
growing up and they
uncalled
don't
for.
like each other. And the sad thing is the parents are just as bad, because you know, back in the days when they said they were going to call the kids, call our parents in school, there was some type of fear. There's no type of fear now. They don't fear their parents. They don't. Very few have kids that they still respect. They give them the eye. But then the other thing have to happen. A lot of people don't like to hear this, but unless the federal government plays a part with it, you're not gonna solve them. And the reason is because there was a code back in the days when they were doing all this shooting. The code was women and babies was off limits.
But it
That
was
don't
women and
exist.
kids. You're right.
Right. That don't exist no more. They just don't care no more. So federal government have to be able to come, because if you could remember back in the days when they was shooting things, the way they solved it was using the um with working in conjunction with local law enforcement, because a lot of things local law enforcement can't do that the federal government can do. If you know that people are afraid to talk, and we have to understand why they're afraid, because they go back and shoot their kids now and everybody now.
Yeah.
So, even in me being a victim, I understand the fear that people have. So that's why we need the federal government, because they have all type of ways to get information without someone being afraid. Because I mean, just recently I had a lady, she knew the whole thing about the case. This boy in the alley shooting one night, and the bullet went in to a 16-year-old girl head, and
Mm-mm-mm.
she ran right into a pole and died, and was headed to um, Florida University College studying nursing, um honor student. I mean, a good kid. And she had just asked her mom that night, because she started working at McDonald's and she was off. So she asked her mama that night, can her and her friend just go up to McDonald's, like kids do at that age? Go up to
Right.
McDonald's and get them something to eat. And she never made it back home. But the point that I'm making is the witness knew every single thing. The
Mm-hmm.
witness knew everything. But we got up to the courtroom door and that witness ran. She said she was not going in that courtroom with that man in that courtroom. So they be afraid. Now you got some afraid, and then you got some just don't care.
Right.
Right.
But at the end of the day with that tangent though, you know what I mean? It's just so out of control now because this younger generation is that much out of control today. You know what I mean? Because it's no values, it's no structure, and they're seeing, if I see my buddy that's, hey, he's 21 years old, and he rich. I want to be like my buddy that's 21 years old. I can do the same thing he can do. You know what I mean? That's where everything is at now.
Yeah. And you got time, patience, all that takes effect. Then we gotta just be patient, bro. Like, and everything now is self-serve. I'll say,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
that's the problem. That's half of the problem.
yeah.
'Cause there's no patience. That's why relationships suffer now because they got all these apps where you can just meet somebody, do what y'all do, and go home.
Hey, I read a thing where a lady fell in love with a man online. She have a husband and all, but she fell in love with this man, and she went end up going to counseling because she said she recognized whenever she woke up in the mornings, she wanted to talk to the man, not her husband. It
Mm.
wasn't she. What happened is to get to the bottom of it. The husband wasn't giving her the attention, and she fell emotionally.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta watch out for people like that because the guy that does that, he doing it with intent. That's a tactic. Tangela. Joy.
yeah. I'm here, but at the end of the day, every day that go by, it gets scarier and scarier because of the way that you see how things are going. You see, we all individually see that ain't how we was raised, but you looking at the way that these kids are being raised now. You know what I'm saying? You got kids that are having kids, but then they don't have structure to where it's no guidance, no structure. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
It's no
right,
guidance and no structure no more. In our eras, you know what I'm saying? It's not about, if you 35, 40, 45, these times are different
Yeah.
than what it was 35, 40 years ago.
Yeah, but I ain't even gonna tell that joke.
And I'm just keeping it 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
not understanding that though. You know what I mean?
It's a,
Because it was things that you could not do. And if you did it, you got dealt with because that was a violation.
right.
Ain't no
Right.
more
You're right.
violation. The violation
Yeah.
turned into killing.
Right. And that's the problem. You know what? So what we've had this conversation with me and some young and older guys had this conversation. What happened was at some point, like things changed. Like I think it started in the 80s when a 14-year-old could make, $300,000 off of crack. You know what I'm saying? You kind of
Right,
lose respect for the guy that ain't got that ability that's older than you. So you ain't gonna you're not in tune with your OG.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just gets worse after you have that point where it's a break and it just keeps going in the other direction. It's really terrible now.
It
It's
is.
really terrible. It's a peck. It's not a pecking order. It's just structure. A lot of people lack that because
That,
everything is self serve now.
that's what it is, the structure, bro.
Oh, I
Right.
just without you. I brought my picture back up.
Yeah, we see you.
I don't know what I did, but because
This,
usually I'd be like, DT, okay, what I need to do.
I don't know what happened
But
there.
DT, I do need to call you because I got stars on Facebook now.
You got stars?
Yeah, but I don't know how to do them. Real Spill was trying to walk me through something the other night.
Okay. You got star. You mean you getting star? Like somebody superstars,
Yeah,
Stars or
super
the
cat,
star, a
super
star
cat.
or the Stars movie channel.
I don't know.
She talking about the super chat. I think
Uh,
you know how the stars come up and people pay to give you stars.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's what you talking about. I don't know how that work. I ain't never had one of those accounts. I ain't
Well,
sure.
well, we'll read it and walk through it together.
All right.
so Miss Changer, where you been?
I was on a vacation with my family, then I was on a vacation with my friend, but in between, I was working on campaigns. I had local elections.
Okay, you
That's
know, 'cause
another thing. Everybody on, so y'all got a point. You know, I've seen things on YouTube. I just couldn't keep up. It was a lot of stuff going on. I
Yeah,
couldn't keep
it's
up with all that
pointless.
stuff.
and it's
But
still
Pointless.
this the thing. This the thing. I did get frustrated one day. I think I texted DT because I said hi to somebody and somebody, oh no, don't speak to them. Well, I don't know you and I don't know them either. Ain't nothing, neither one of y'all did nothing to me. I mean, I'm just saying hi. It ain't like we talk on the phone or I know them or nothing. They say hi to me all the time. I say hi. We ain't going nowhere. And it's
Right.
women on women. Damn.
Yeah.
you know,
So
but
that's
my
go
thing
ahead,
is,
Troy.
my thing is, but then when you got a few brothers that's in there, you know what I'm saying, that's not even playing a role, don't insert them into,
Right,
your
right,
BS.
right. Don't
Right.
insert nobody in it. Ain't nobody got nothing to do with it.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
because my thing is, and this is part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm addressing what I'm addressing right now all over again. Can't nobody tell me who to friend or who not to friend.
I
You know
know
what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Because if you got something going on with somebody, that's what you got going on with somebody. That
That's
ain't got
right.
nothing to do with me.
That's
Just
right.
because, yes, I speak to a person, that do not mean that I'm fin to insert myself and be
Like
embottled
you
in.
finna get off the phone and get on the phone with them. We don't even know these people.
I'm not doing that, and I keep saying it. First of all, just like I got you guys up here now, this is entertainment for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
Right.
love this shit for the entertainment part of
But
what
see,
I
we
get
can say
out of
that.
it.
The three of us on here can say that because we don't depend on social media. I mean, the three of us work hard.
Right.
And I'm gonna stand my ground on it. And if anybody that don't like it, if you want to start speaking and you whatever, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna get upset with you.
Right? That's between you and God.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly how I feel about it, but
now when it comes to a situation, and I'm hearing stuff, and like I mean, I had a thing to where I defended the brother. You know what I mean? I just got tired of hearing and ain't nobody else saying nothing. And you hear somebody talk about somebody, and when this person has been vindicated, you know what I'm saying? And hey, what the hell? Why you keep on and keep on and keep on? So now, I decided to use my own mouth. Nobody told me, and that's what I chose to do is to step up for the brother. You know what I mean? Why y'all
hmm
keep doing the brother like this? You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what? Y'all want I was just listening to Ham, and he really want Robert to go down and, file papers, to prevent him from getting the things. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what none of y'all say. That man is still in love with that woman. It's just that social media, they end up bringing it to social media, so they just got a big mess on their hand now. I think she regrets some things, but I think he still loves her. And I don't, and sometimes you do have men that say, I'm not going to do anything to hurt my children mother, because the children sometimes are so obsessed with their mother.
But
It's
you
a
know
it's
what?
a it's a delicate situation, because
It
your
is.
kids grow up so fast, and your child end up sometimes hating you over what they misunderstood.
Right. But see, you
Yep.
know what I'm gonna disagree with you about is because see, I done been through this already. And this is the thing that I was talking about when I went up on Joffrey's panel. You know what I mean? You know, like
Oh, this what y'all was talking about?
no, I'm talking about I'm rebutting from you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't know if you seen or if you know what went on. You know, when it came to Joffrey. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't see it.
My whole thing about the whole situation, I know you did, DT. You know what I'm saying? You know, okay, yes, I went, yes, I defended Robert. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I've never did any content on Robert. I ain't never
Right.
did any content on Brianna. You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
never heard you. I never heard you talk about them.
Right.
So I'm not a flip flopper because I never showed anybody that, okay, yes, I'm doing this on Brianna, I'm doing this on Robert. I voiced my opinion as a man. And me being a man that I am, you get, you know what I'm saying? Being on the internet and just seeing somebody being drugged, you know what I'm saying? Instead, they talked about this is years later, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's still talking about it, and it's all about what he's doing, but they're not talking about, okay,
But sometimes them two laughing and talking with each other while everybody else still fighting.
Well, y'all,
you know
there you
what,
go.
you know what, and I can really believe that too, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
because
Oh yeah.
the way everything is coming out, a lot of this is a setup. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is like, man, you know, because this is a money bag.
Mm-hmm.
The story is a money bag. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say or what anybody think about it. It's a money grab. So if we can come up with something to talk about when it comes to them, we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just crazy, man. I'm not doing any of that at
I'm
this
just
point.
not into nobody's life like that. I got
Yeah,
my
yeah,
own
you
life.
right.
I just
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying things don't come up sometimes, you don't discuss certain things. I'm not saying that, but I just can't take 2 years to focus on
That,
somebody's
that
life, and
that's
I
the
got my own
thing.
life.
That's the thing. This is why I'm saying the money grab. So everybody want to talk about it, but then like a guy like me, you know what I'm saying? I've been involved, you know, I mean not involved, but I've been listening to this shit.
Right,
Hey,
right.
hey,
You
hey,
like
hey,
me, you
just this
listen, but you
long.
don't get involved like that. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I go when people chats and listen and I speak to people and all that stuff. I keep telling that's what I do. You know what I mean? But for me to insert myself into these people's lives, no, that I'm not finna do that because what I look like, you know what I mean? I that's a lot of time and a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
It
And
really
It
at
is. It is.
this point, I deal with who I deal with, bro. All these lives about what's
I
going
don't be
on,
talking to no.
man.
Only people can say they can get to me from this page. DT, Cheese, GMG. That's it. I don't talk to no. Oh, and Real Spill. But other than that, I don't talk. And it ain't never been no confusion with none of us, except for when
Yeah.
we have to cuss Cheese and DT out.
Oh my lord, don't even start that mess. Don't start that mess.
But no,
but
I was
yeah,
saying I wanted to go back and piggyback off of something Troy said that made so much sense. There's so much going on in this world. I mean, there's so much. We listen. I deal with killings every single day. The sad thing is, I'm watching even some because I deal with two sectors on here, and I don't even seen recently three different parents' children done got killed. See, you never know when it can happen to you either. And you
Right.
ignoring this situation and what's going on around here. You got elections. You just had your locals. I gotta go with DT with this. Them locals are important, man. That's why I shut down. I mean, Facebook, social media be good with presidential, but my locals, that's my judges. That's my legislators.
You know, I
That's
mean,
Yeah.
it feels so good right now, you know what I'm saying, to be sitting here and having a conversation about some real stuff instead of
yeah.
involving somebody else's fucking relationship. You know what I'm saying? Okay, everybody got their opinions about what's going on. I mean, but damn, when is it going to end?
You're absolutely correct. Cause what is it? What is it doing for me, and what is it doing for them? Nothing. Brianna going on with her life. He going on with his life. They. I don't even think they meet at the police station to get the baby. I think they give the babies now. I don't know if everything is that's people are saying is true, not true. Cause he do have a baby now. The baby is happy with him. You could tell that. So I don't know what goes on in these people's lives. I don't know. They could be laughing at us.
I mean,
That's what it look like.
to be honest, that's what they're really doing. You know what I mean? And what it is that they take one thing because it takes one person to say something to where it's going to trigger the next person and the next person and the next person and all these next persons. Everybody got something to say with because everybody got to add in their thoughts about what it is or what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. They can argue about that all day. You know.
And some of them have really been invested. I mean, that
They
they,
so
yeah,
invested to like they married to him.
yeah.
They
I don't
they
know if
that
I don't
invested to
even
him.
know if he in love with Season. I don't know what's in a man's heart. I don't know. This social media putting all this stuff together, and he's not a man have like he's saying he broke now, but you got all this social media, but ain't nobody help him. They just keep the stories going and they making money, and that's one
First,
of the things his sister said.
first
Yeah.
of all,
Now.
yeah, but first of all, don't nobody know with all the money that's been made off of it, and the
Right.
money and the money that is still being made off
Made
of it.
off of it. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was money made, and it's still money being made, and this is why they keep it going. Because
Mm-hmm.
this story is a money grab. So if you got all the goody goods, and you talking real good, oh yeah, ching ching. You know what I'm saying? Because now everybody's finna come hot. They finna come, hey, sit and listen to you. Then they gonna hit the likes. You know what I'm saying? You got your cash
Mm-hmm.
out going across the screen. You know, man, like, hey, now, hey, I want to get paid. I can get paid up off of this. People send super chats. Hey, cash apps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Ever since I started my page, I ain't never. I think I put my
Hey
cash
y'all, how's
up
Miss
there.
White doing? Because I did speak with Chosen one day when she just told me Miss White was crying, she was going through so much. What happened with her on social media?
Oh, she
I
got
haven't
drugged.
heard.
Miss White got drugged bad. You know what I mean? And a lot
Why
of people,
though?
I can't even begin to even
And
tell
they
you the
say
story
DM
because
don't
it's
speak to
that
her
long.
no more. DM was the one put me with her.
No, they speaking. She was just in his live about a week ago.
Oh, okay. Somebody said they didn't communicate no more.
I think
Hey,
that's all.
Cindy, how you doing, Cindy? What's going on?
What up, Sandy? But
Just sitting
yeah,
up.
So I'm glad they straightened that though, because Miss White is a good person. I like her. she called and checked on me a lot when I was sick. Um, and then child, I'm chosen called the goddamn police.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I just, you know what I'm saying, and it's just me and my feeling. A lot of this stuff is just really like it's like really overboard now. You know what I mean? And
It's
you,
overboard, it's boring, it's I mean I just listen, I have to help families and I don't even want to be in their life like that.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm with you on that.
That's just too much.
Yeah, you don't want to add no more stress to your life than you already have. I get it.
Yeah, and I don't want to be talking about nobody. That I get bored anyway.
yeah,
I get tired of talking. I wouldn't make no money because I get tired. I be done went to another conversation. I be talking about what's on the news.
I hear you.
yeah. But hey, I ain't seen you in quite some time. I'm glad you done came out the bushes. You know what I mean? Look at you, girl. You up on my panel.
Where Mel at? Sleep?
She back there watching TV.
Oh, she must not on.
Mm-mm. No, she good though.
I'm coming on. I'm coming on. But see, you be at work. You work all day.
Hey, see, look at what you just said, Tangent.
What?
You said I work.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I work. I ain't
You,
got the time to be, on social media like
you
that.
so that's me too. That's why I had to pull myself out and get to my stuff.
Cindy said, tell Mel I said hello, please. Mel, Cindy said hello. She in the room. She got TV going. And she know I'm lying, so it's all good.
Yeah, we'll be looking at the crime story tomorrow.
Yeah, but hey, shit. Me, like I said, I'm just here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, enough is enough, and I shouldn't have to address the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? I'm
Right,
addressing stuff to where like I done went through this already. You know what I mean?
right.
Right.
I ain't gotta defend myself, you know what I'm saying? And anybody that know me already know, you know what I'm saying? Don't call me no flip flop or anything like that. No, I mean, because I'm still rocking and rolling with everybody I rock and roll with.
They say flip flop like you been hanging with somebody and then you flip flop on them and we don't even know each other.
And I ain't, damn, I'm not over that, hey, trust me, hey, I don't get down. I know who the bees are.
But no, but one thing about you, when you are in chats, all you do is say hi to everybody.
That's what I do. And everybody that knows me know that.
Yes, you do. When
Right.
you come on from the beginning to the end, you are saying hi. You should be hired as people greeter.
But that's what I do, and you're not lying. I go into chats and I speak to everybody that I know in the chat, and they respond and speak right back to me. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I'm
Right.
not. I don't insert myself into the conversations. I'm sitting there and I'm listening and gathering information.
Right,
Right.
What's
right.
going
Well,
on, Brittany?
Hey,
Big
Cancer,
Brittany.
Brittany.
Hey,
how you
Brittany and
doing,
Cancer.
Cancer 66? You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey,
I can't see
brother,
who coming up, but hi to everybody that's coming up. I think you said Cancer 66 was here.
yeah, she had
Yeah.
cancer over
Hey,
here.
Cancer 66. Hey, Brittany.
Well, hey, brother, I'm gonna have to step down because I'm about to sleep.
It's all good, bro.
No, don't step down. Let me hear you snore.
No, no. You want me to? You want to hear you snore? That's what you want to do?
Nope.
uh, look,
Oh, well,
hey, she backpedaling, bro. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get some
yeah.
comeback. What's going on, Gloria? Then how you doing?
Hey, Gloria. Wow, I
Yeah,
miss everybody. I do. I miss everybody.
yeah, it's good to see you and see you. You know, man, I'm glad that you came aboard and you stepped up and you came up on the panel. You know what I mean? I appreciate that very much. You know what I mean?
You're welcome.
Oh, but this live was just about the way, like, man, like I done turned on everybody, and I ain't turned on nobody because I ain't did nothing or said anything wrong. You know
Like
what
I
I'm
say, you really don't do nothing but greet. You just say hi to everybody. Every chat I'm in that I see, you saying hi to everybody.
you know. So, but people are so caught up in their feelings and they caught up in their feelings really, really tight about this whole saga situation, and they want you to be what they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? And if you do anything slightly, you know what I'm saying, to like it's not agreeing with these people, now there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
And
You
see,
did
that's
something wrong.
crazy. That's crazy. I mean, because I think me and everybody I know, my best friend, my family, we don't always agree on everything. But that don't mean, I mean, I can even go as far as my political life. I have people on the opposite side, and on election night, we get together and have fun. May the best man win. You don't make it
Yeah,
personal. You let people make their own decisions. You don't make it personal.
yeah, and
Let me get my
and
iPad because I just saw Brittany said something, but I didn't see him get my iPad.
yeah,
So I
but see, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, and I don't care, you know what I'm saying. When it comes, see, it's few men that's over here in this whole sector, period. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of the men that just didn't like, man, and just stood back, man. You know what I mean? But for the few that do step up, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't step up and say nothing because now you're gonna get talked about. And then I don't like the fact, don't put me on sides. I'm a neutral person.
right, right, right,
A neutral person. You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of people on the side by being neutral and just speaking with. A lot of people know me, and that's what I do. I go in the chats. You don't hear me holding no drawn out conversation about what's going on, about what somebody's talking about. I'm there
right,
for the information. Now, when I get ready to open up my mouth, I'm gonna know what I'm talking about.
right,
But
right.
I'm being beat up right now, Tangent. They beating me up right now. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Really, I didn't even know that.
yeah, I'm being beat up right now, cause I went on Jaffe Live and I did not say something to like I'm defending the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't even my whole purpose of going on Jaffe Live.
Right,
My whole thing was is that I was getting ready to attack that witch. You know what I'm saying? But the tables had turned, and I mean, hey, so get him down, and I didn't say nothing. And all I said is what was going on is, talking about, my life experiences about going through, a DV situation. But then it's like, hey, I'm mad at you because I'm still trying to figure out, even when I went back and I even looked at it, and you can go back and look at Jaffe like, what did Mr. Troy say that was so wrong to make me a flip flop? I ain't said nothing, did nothing wrong to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I did not play no side or anything. But yeah. Anyway, Hey, all you newcomers coming in, y'all make sure that y'all, smash that like button, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe link, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to Pump Your Brakes with Mr. Troy, you know what I mean? Hey, just sitting here, hey, chilling. And as they say, was I drunk? No, I wasn't drunk, you know what I mean? Am I sipping that? Yep, I'm sipping right now. Hey, that's what I do, and I'm gonna do what I do. I know how to handle mine. I get down with the best of them.
Okay, Troy.
Yeah, you back?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. What's your name? What it is? Pumping it? What?
Pump Your Brakes with Mr. Troy.
I don't know how I forget that. Pump your brakes. I don't know how I forget. How many nights did I have to tell you pump your brakes?
Yeah. So but what's Gloria was saying, hey, what was that? Let's go back. Nothing wrong with a healthy debate and differences of opinion. You were so right with that, Cindy. Gloria said, I didn't know I was mad. No, that and now
Pump your brakes with Troy.
Mr. Troy,
You could
Mr.
tell I
Troy.
haven't been on in a while. Look, it ain't, okay, it's coming up now. Okay, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay, it's coming up now. Okay, let me see. So now let me turn this down over here so I could just
So
look at the
Gloria,
time.
hey, I see you say I didn't know I was mad. You know what I mean? It was a lot of stuff that was going on, but that was not my intentions on anything that was going on. I'm not on the side. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, anybody that knows me, I have never did any content on Brianna or Robert. I did nothing, but what I have done is that I have done a live and I went off on a moral. You know what I mean? Because the way that she has been lying on the brother and keep on dragging him as she's doing, as I'm speaking probably right now, going live and just, just going off. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
hey, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man at the end of the day.
right,
With her, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, indeed.
right.
Nina Edwards, how you doing? Yay. I see y'all coming on in the building.
Hey,
Hey,
Nina. Oh, they waking up now.
hey Brittany, I got you. Don't worry about it. Hey, I got you. Hold on. I got you. Hey, Brittany, I got you. Don't worry about it. Hey, I got you. Hold on. I got you. You got an echo going on? Or was that
No,
me?
I'm trying to see how to turn this down.
You got an echo going
Wait a
on?
minute. Okay, there you go. There you go. I had to turn the other one on because I couldn't see nobody comments. I didn't want nobody think, and I seen Brittany said something. I didn't want nobody to think I was ignoring them.
Yeah, so like I say, my thing is that I'm a man at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And I don't get involved in any other conflict that I see every day that's going on in these YouTube streets. I go in, I hit the like button and support people. Hey, I keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? I don't do no
Right.
commenting and doing all of that stuff up, you know what I'm saying? No, that ain't the way that I roll, you know what I mean? But I'm
Right.
being, labeled now, I'm a flip flopper just because I went up on another brother's panel.
Wow. Like you not a grown man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get down like that. So, anybody that's mad because I went over there and I got up on the panel, that's their problem. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the way that I see it is that brother ain't never did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If he ain't done nothing to me, and then we have, hey, I've been in his chats and everything, and he responded to me. That it ain't got nothing to do with me. So why am I finna get an attitude at somebody when it ain't got nothing to do with me. With
I
what's going
told you
on.
that happened to me 3 weeks ago. I said hi to somebody on YouTube, and somebody called me on Messenger and said, "No, don't speak to them." What you mean? No, don't speak to them. 'Cause I don't even know them. I know them from here. Just like I know you from here. I don't know you either. So what do you mean don't speak?
Right?
Because the
No,
person never done anything to me. And I've never done, because I don't get in none of that stuff. No way. I ain't with that. I don't get in none of that stuff.
right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so like anybody that know me, just like the people that's coming over here seeing and like right now, that hey, everybody here already know, hey, pump your brakes with Mr. Troy, do not get down like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. I got you, Gloria. I
Hey,
got you.
Gloria. I miss all my sisters.
You know
Boy,
what I
look,
mean?
elections take you away from everything. Now I got to hit this camera thing.
Yeah, I mean, but but that's your calling, that's your job, that's what you do. You know what I mean? And you got to do what you got to do. And this is my thing on an everyday note. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
still got to get out here. You know what I'm saying? I got to go put in my 8 hours every day. You know what I mean? Because if I don't put my 8 hours in, that means I ain't making no
Hollywood.
money.
Where you got that name from, Hollywood?
That's Hollywood Heard. Hey, that's my bro. You know what I mean?
Well, what Hollywood he in? Florida Hollywood or California Hollywood, or he just called himself Hollywood?
Well, hey, Hollywood gonna holler at you and he gonna let you know.
I'm just trying to figure out. Cause let me tell you what happened the other day. Troy, about a month ago, I was on the girl live, right? I was just saying hi to her, right? But she was laughing about some stuff, and I was laughing. And the guy came on there saying, "Your name Tangela Sears. You go to Newburgh Baptist Church, and you say you finna have a sip." I say, "My pastor, not my God."
Quit playing.
But y'all ain't Brittany, Hollywood. I don't know where Hollywood is at. Is Hollywood in Florida Hollywood or California Hollywood? You know, Brittany? I'm trying to figure out what part. Wait, he just said something. What he said? What he said? Oh, I see. I was talking to Mr. Troy at first. I'm not new to what? I'm not new to it. I'm trade to true to it.
He's true to it.
Oh, you in
Yeah,
Alabama?
he's
Oh,
true to it.
child,
He said,
please. Child, he in Alabama. I thought he was in Florida Hollywood or California Hollywood. He in Alabama. Alabama too slow for me. A girl that come out of
okay.
Miami.
So, but yeah, you know what I mean. I didn't come on here now and gonna be Oh, I see. I was talking to Mr. Troy. Troy first. I'm not new to it. I'm
I'm
true
true
to it.
to it.
I'm an Alabama laid in the shade. I
Alabama.
feel you, bro. I
Alabama.
feel you, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, that's what's up. That's
Hollywood.
what's up.
Alabama too slow for me, Hollywood.
No, hey, pump your brakes now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where my parents from, Alabama.
Man,
Now,
yep, okay, but that's a good thing for your parents. You want them to be in a slow town.
it's a slow town. You know,
You don't want them to be in Miami where you're gonna hear bullets all day.
no, that's not. Hey, you talking about Miami? Hey, come on to the shot. Come on to the shot.
I was in Illinois for the Macy thing about 3 weeks ago. I was up there twice.
You said Illinois. I said to the shot. Illinois is
Yeah,
hard.
it's separate, but I've been to the Chi because I met with y'all have a group of parents of murdered children up there too.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them. What you
I
talking about?
know, I know. I be doing Zoom with them. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, sometimes it's like 30 a day, and sometimes when I'm talking to my law enforcement here, they like to throw Chicago in my face. And I help Chicago put parents in advocate positions up there to deal with a lot of those families. But they like to tell me, but Tangela, look at Chicago. They have 30 and 40 a day. Well, hell, if you don't do something about what's going on here, we going to have 30, 40, and 50 a day.
No, this is a daily thing that goes on here, and people don't even begin to understand, the severity
Oh,
and the
man, y'all got it bad.
you know
Chicago
what I
is
mean.
bad.
Hey, it's I don't care here. Chicago is I don't care. You know what I mean?
You know a
They
Jedediah up there? A guy named Jedediah? He
no,
real active. He real active in gun violence, but he done had a lot of run-ins with the police too.
no. I mean, I'm not real familiar with that. With that brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure. I could do some research and find out who that
Oh
brother
yeah,
is.
you'll find out because baby, Jedediah done took them through hell and they done took him through hell. And the thing is, he's a smart guy. He's a good guy. I think he was even a pastor one time.
Everything isn't sweet in Bama, in Bingham, Alabama. Okay, I know what that is. Birmingham is one of the most dangerous places. Google it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, every state, hey, Hollywood, you ain't never lied, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every state's got its own pockets,
Oh yeah, every
because
state.
every state, it's not just
In
one
fact,
state.
next
You
week
know what I mean?
I'll be back in Washington next week to meet with
And people not,
every state chief
this
of
is the
police.
thing that really gets me about it all is that, like, man, you're like, you saying what you saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody paying attention. And then all this stuff, this crime and everything, the real crimes, hey, it's getting a pass. You know what I mean? They don't want to talk about the real crimes.
Until I'm
The
telling you, Troy,
action.
until it happens to them, because I'm telling you, I have had a mother to call me yelling and screaming, which when they yelling and screaming, I already know what it's about. But you know what she said to me? She say, I've been following you for many years, but I never got involved. And that's when she broke down. When she broke down, I already knew. She had just lost her child. And what happens is we tell them that they can come to us if you see there's problems with your child. So we could probably try to prevent your child
Mhm.
from losing his life and get him in another direction. And the judge tell me all the time. She say you take a lot of chances with them. I do, as long as you have not killed nobody, you haven't robbed nobody with a gun, hurt somebody. I'm here to try to help to see what is it that you want to do in life. How we could go in that direction. Now, I'm here for you for that. But if you choose to go in another direction, I'll let you go.
But don't nobody want to talk about none of that there. You know what I'm saying? But yet they want to talk about a lot of the internet fighting that's going on, and who got proof here, who got this there. You know what I mean? This shit here is real life shit going on. You know what I'm saying? This is real life shit that's going on, and ain't nobody really talking about it and addressing it in the matter to the way it need to be talked about and addressed.
I agree with you. I agree. I've been saying that though. Even I was telling Real Spill when I was off for a couple of weeks, and I was saying, I said, you know what? It's so many people.
I don't know.
I said so many people on YouTube and Facebook. They got so many issues and problems, but they ain't even talking about voting.
Now, they don't think that, hey, every election from this point on in our lives of what's going on, these elections get more and more and more important.
Yes, Lord.
you know and just like it is right now, and we can get into this here too. Hey, I don't mind switching the gears, you know what I'm saying, because everybody's you got so many black folks beating on Kamala Harris,
Yes. Let me
and they
say
want
this.
to talk about Trump, and
So
they want
I'm
to.
gonna
No, let me finish what I'm saying.
mhm
They beating up on Kamala Harris really, really, really bad. You know what I'm
mhm
saying? But
mhm
and they want to look at Trump like, oh, Trump did X, Y, and Z while he was president. So
mhm.
Trump is going to do this all over again, and he gonna make it better for us all over again. But see, ain't nobody paying attention to, you know what I'm saying? They looking at her like at the point to where she locked up people.
Well, this is the problem. Number one, Trump was only able to give stimulus checks out because Congress passed it. If Congress didn't pass it, Trump could not give
And who was
stimulus
head of the
checks out.
Congress? Who was head of the Congress? Who
Nancy
ran the Congress?
Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi was the head of Congress. Congress did a vote because remember, we had the majority Democrat. Congress did a vote and they voted for the stimulus money. The only thing that this crazy man Trump asked was that his name be stamped on the checks. So that's the first time presidents' names was stamped on checks like that. So he got it stamped on the check, but he didn't do that, and that's what people don't understand. They're not knowledgeable of that. And another thing they don't understand is in every state, even Chicago, we have a prosecutor, we have a public defender, and we have a U.S. attorney. We are the people that elect them into office. There's one thing that people always forget. They always talk about the state attorney and the prosecutor, but they never talk about the public defender's office. It's the public defender's job. It's their office jobs to protect your rights. The prosecutor job, when she was a prosecutor, number one, think about it. You home in your house right now. Campbell ain't coming to your house to go put you in no jail. Now, if you out there doing something you ain't got no business doing and you go to jail, it falls up under her office. So we need to stop saying she put these people in jail. And if you was doing something wrong, that's where you go. It wasn't just
Us as the people,
I know
we
people
go.
let me say this to you. You talking to somebody that so Luke did a story on Campbell, and when he did the story, I hated Campbell. You talking to somebody that hated her about a lot of that stuff. And she came and we sat down and we talked. I didn't go with her, but Luke did go with her. But it was those things. But see, that's why I have to be careful on hearsay. And I have to go back and read and look at records and see what was going on myself. There was a lot of dope dealing going on up there. Unfortunately, we may not like it, but the prosecutors put you in jail for a lot of drugs. The only drugs is lenient right now, I know, in Miami. See, I do a lot of work in with my leaders in Miami, and a lot of things don't exist in Miami that
But
exist. You
marijuana,
don't go to jail. You don't go to jail for no marijuana in Miami. However, it is on the ballot in November whether it's going to be recreational legalized. So it'll be on the ballot in November. I don't know if it's on other ballots.
so it's, but I'm saying, so it's not recreational legalized there yet.
No, I mean we have the what you call the dispensaries where you can get your card. You know, you just go to the
Okay,
doctor,
so
but yeah, everybody got it. They just get their cards and they go and they get it like that. But regular um the street recreation, that's what's on the ballot in November.
I mean, because I think it's pretty much throughout the United States that it's really legalized, but you just need a card. You need a medical card.
Yeah, and long as it's
In a
not the
lot of
street
states,
drugs, it's not
a
and
lot of states, you don't need anything.
right, but you
Yeah.
now you do know you can't get caught driving with it or it's a DUI. And that's everywhere. It's a DUI if you caught driving with it.
Gloria said, prosecutors take you to court, the jury convicts you, and the judge sends you to jail.
No, but see, that's what I'm telling you, Gloria. I learned a lot about politics growing up as a kid, and I end up becoming a political consultant. And I'm an advisor to my state attorney, to the police chief, and different elected officials. I'm even coming on as Kamala's advisor. And so, with me being an advisor, I do things a little different here. And I've been trying to work with Chicago parents, but let me tell you something. You got to be tough to work in this thing. You got to be tough. You got to be demanding. You could be their friends, but you got to be able to put your foot down with them because politics is one of the dirtiest games in the world. But when you learn how to play chess, you can get everything you want done. But with politics, where the mess coming in with politics is money a lot of times. Um,
It's always about money.
yeah, and it's
It's
always doing.
always about money.
Yeah, it's about money, and it's not about money throughout the government. That's what people don't understand. A lot of times, it's campaign finances because they raise their money, they don't report right because government funding they're not allowed to touch. They
But
just vote on.
that's why a lot of them are getting caught up.
Yeah,
They are getting
finance.
caught
Yeah,
up.
yeah. And I thank God in my 30 years, I have not had a client to go to jail because number one, I don't allow my client, even if they are elected the mayor, they are not to have the county's credit card because I make sure that the manager have that because that's not their personal card because I do have a school board member here that had access to the card. Baby, the things she did. She tricked the man, told the man she was pregnant and was buying those. That's how I learned about them things you could buy from Amazon and you could put it in your stomach and every month it get bigger and bigger. She had done bought something and put on the man car to know where the man car is. He have a business. She had done bought him thousands of dollars worth of refrigerators for his business, that refrigerators I had never seen. So yeah, so I'm always clear with my clients. I don't want them having access to anything. And
You're
they keep
not
them out of the
getting.
situation. And then some of my candidates are lawyers. When you got a candidate that's a lawyer, it's definitely different because they don't want to lose their law license. So they it's these little greed people. It's these greed people, but we have the power. We have a lot of power. A lot of power that we don't use. Number one, we too divided.
We do not exercise our rights at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because we would rather go at each other and beat each other up and beat each other down before we come together and come to a conclusion.
She said, she said the judge is senior as the jury. You're right. Once the jury say guilty, the judge is that's his time. He a
It's out of his
mediator through the
hand.
whole thing.
Because hey, you've been judged by a jury or your
Your
peers.
own peers, right? So once if the peers say no, not guilty, you walk out. But the peers say guilty, you right. Whatever that crime is, the judge can give them from the minimum to the max.
Yeah, but I didn't plan on being up here, long or anything, because I came up here, hey, to say what I had to say. And at the end of the day, I'm not mad at nobody at all. And I'm not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, because this the internet.
Right, right,
But what you are not going to do to me, while I'm on the internet, you are not gonna pick and choose my friends for me.
right, right.
I am not with anybody that's doing all this negative ass talking at all. You know what I mean? I'm a man at the end of the day, and this is why I'm up here. I'm taking accountability for myself. And anybody who do not, agree with anything that's going on with me, that's your feeling, your thought. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of people bad just because the way that I went up on Jaffe's panel, and I'm gonna mention his name, I don't care. I went up on his panel. I'm a man. And
Right.
anytime, another brother got something going on, yes, I'm going up and I'm gonna say something in this sector.
Right,
And I'm gonna say what I got to say.
right.
Hollywood said, "That's right, Mr. Troy. I know who that is on your panel, and I can't remember her name, but my friend,
Tangela Hollywood.
So I'm just clearing myself, and anything that ever go on when it comes to me, you know what I mean? Let's get it straight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just setting the record straight. And the one thing about me, I'm not kissing no ass.
Right.
I'm not an ass kisser. And I can say that, and I'm going to say it again. I'm not an ass kisser. I don't kiss nobody ass. Not for your friendship, not for your relationship, not for any type of ship that you think that you got. I'm not kissing your ass.
Right.
I don't get down like that, and I'm not finna start rolling like that.
I don't blame you.
I say out the way, when I gather all my information to where, I attack who I know I need to fucking attack.
Right.
But don't come for me when I don't need to be came for.
Right.
That's it. That's all at the end of the day.
That's true.
I don't get in nobody business. I ain't in nobody way. You coming for me and coming for me for what? What the
Right.
hell I do? I ain't did
Right.
shit to you. If I did something to you, then it's personal where you need to come and address me. If you can't come to me and address me the way that it is with what it is, hey, I ain't got no motherfucking room for you.
Right.
That's just me being real and real talking right now. Don't come for me when I ain't did a goddamn thing to you for you to come for me. Now I'm gonna stand up for I'm gonna stand up for me and I'm gonna stand up for me in my name.
You supposed to. That's all you got ownership of, your name. That's yours.
You know, so don't try to make it seem like I'm something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't what it is the way that you put it out there to be. And I'm standing on all 10 toes that I got. I'm standing up. I'm not a statue, so don't get it twisted. I'm not a statue. Because I got 10 toes, that don't mean I stand in one place. Real for real. But I'm getting ready to end this live, y'all. You know
All
what I mean?
right. Tell Mel I say hello.
Yeah, and that's another thing. And anybody who do not know, Pump Your Brakes with Mr. Choi is with Keep It Cute with Miss Mel. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. If you ain't done your research, I'm giving you the research to go do your research. You know what I'm saying? Because Pump Your Brakes and Keeping It Cute with Miss Mel, we getting down.
That's right.
And I'm not sitting here, you know, like, man, you know, I ain't trying to stir up nothing. That's the way it is. That's how it's going down.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And I'm keeping it the way that, in her words, I'm keeping it cute. And
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
a
her
cute
word. That's
motherfucker.
her word right there. Yeah,
You know what
baby.
I'm saying?
Keep it cute.
Yeah, you know what I mean? For real. You know, but before I go, you know, hey, all you guys, make sure that you hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it don't cost you nothing to hit the subscribe or the like button. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. I'm not what people think that I am, but they don't make me come out on the bag. I was nice tonight because I didn't do no cussing.
You sure didn't. No
I
wonder
didn't
I ain't
do
have to tell you to pump your brakes tonight.
see
Sure didn't.
because I'm the one gonna tell you to pump your brakes. You know what I mean? And I
No,
ain't,
I'm the one that have to tell you to pump your brakes.
you know what I'm saying. So you know, hey, I appreciate everybody that joined the live. You know what I'm saying. You out there. You know what I'm saying. You know
We
what it
see some of
is.
y'all in the bushes. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm coming back out tomorrow. Don't be scared.
You
Y'all don't be
know,
scared.
I mean, cause this is my first live in quite some time. You know what I'm saying, and you know, I feel
Wait a
good.
minute. I saw you on this morning. What from last night? Wasn't you on last night or night before?
No, 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 no. You
I
know,
could have
because
sworn I saw you on.
see, I got a live that I'm going to do, and then I'm gonna put it in my thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to really express in my thumbnail how I really feel. You know, because I do what I do the way that I do, and I'm gonna say it just like that there. Yeah, because I'm gonna say too much before I really go into it.
Yeah, don't say too much. No, don't say too much because you'll have some people saying some things regardless tomorrow. So yeah.
Because when I do my next one, you know what I'm saying? I'm busting it all out. You know what I mean? You know, no, I'm don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Don't place nothing on me. You know what I mean? Because I'm a neutral guy. I sit here and I listen, and I listen.
You
I'm in
met
everybody.
you met what Hollywood say Hollywood. You met Luke in the Hoover Town. You don't tell him where you'll meet him at.
Mm,
He be all over the world.
yeah,
But I
but
had to put him on my Facebook the other day. You ain't on my Facebook, Troy. I had to put him on a milk carton. And I said he was missing because his school that he coached at, they lost to my school bad, 50 something to 2 or 7.
Mm.
And I hear from him after every game. So I was like, he missing, he lost, but he came one time talking about, no, I ain't lost. I take my defeat.
I'm getting ready to give a shout out to everybody in my chat. You know, hey, Gloria Den. She said everybody needs to get out and vote. This vote is for your
Gloria.
kids and grandkids. You know what I'm
Gloria.
saying? For real. Hey, Hollywood Heard. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I thank you for dropping by, man.
So
You know,
Gloria, I think you one of my
because
moms. You already
you're a real one, bro. You know what I'm saying to me. Nina Edwards, if you still in the building, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving a shout out to you. You know what I mean? Brittany Tyner, you know, I know you told me you was going to bed. You know what I mean? Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Cancer 66. Yes. Cindy. Yes. You know, hey, I'm giving everybody who came out and showed up for me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just to let me know, you know, that you was here and you was around. You know, hey, good morning, gorgeous. She showed up tonight. You know what I mean? Hey, these are shout outs right now. You know what I mean? Because see, you know, you don't get a lot of this when you go into people's chats and then they talk about, you know, who really respond to them. You know what I'm saying? You know, the way that that you support them, you don't get all that support back from all, you know, from a lot of content creators because they sit up, they be in your bushes and don't say nothing.
like
But
it's some in the bushes right now.
it's all good with me. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? That's not, you know, it's not a big deal to me, you know what I'm saying? But if I go and if I'm supporting you, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
But the good thing is they hit the like button though.
you know, so I gotta see how that go too, you know what I mean?
Gloria,
It's all good.
Hollywood. So Sunday I'm gonna come live and I'm gonna talk about some different things. I'm gonna come Sunday, probably in the evening time, and talk about some different things. So I'm gonna post it up when I'm coming. I'm gonna post it tomorrow and give the time when I'm coming. Because there's so many things going on in the world and it's affecting us black people and we have no idea what's going on. We about to go back 50 years because don't think Kamala got it. She don't have it. She's the underdog. But if she don't win it, we're gonna lose public education.
Yeah, but then they not even talking about that and even interested in none of that.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm saying. But yet this but yet
you
they gonna be mad when they don't get food stamps no more. They
know,
don't
you
get.
know, that interest right there. It's not an interesting conversation because it is what it is. What's gonna happen, gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So they're going
But
to
let me
look at
say
it
this
like
to you.
ain't
But can
nothing
I
going
say
to
this to
happen.
you? But I'm gonna say this to you. And I've said it to the entire Florida. I've said it on TV. I've said it on the radio. I'm gonna work my ass off for camera. I'm gonna work my ass off to help her get elected. But if black people, the way I see them divided now, and they choose not to vote, and Trump win, people come to me with issues all the time. And the reason I'm able to help them is because the people that I work for that goes in office, I can still touch them and get things done.
Mhm.
So they put him in there, they deserve to suffer. I
You-
work. I got a
you
good job. I ain't
know,
worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, regardless of who the president, we got to get up and go to work every day. But the thing is, for those that rely on the system, health care, high blood pressure, all this stuff, medication is $2,000. You're gonna die.
yeah. Well, you know, Chandra, you know, I mean, I really appreciate you, and you know, I look at you as a positive motivator. You know what I'm saying? And you speak, you know, you speak real good stuff. You know what I'm saying? and it's always easier
Hollywood.
said.
Wait 1 minute. Hollywood. I'm gonna probably bring one of the senators on Sunday, and he's gonna talk about Project 25. So just you follow me. I'm gonna post a time on it tomorrow because I need to get a time from him on them because that's 900 and something pages. I'm at 400 and something pages. He's read 900 and something, and I want him to really educate these people because honestly, ain't no such thing as rich and middle class. It's the poor people out here. They finna lose everything.
And folks not even understanding that, don't even want to hear, don't even care to hear about it.
But then they'll be complaining, oh, these sorry politicians don't know.
Mhm.
It's who you voted for.
You know what's wrong with a lot of black folks, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Trump gave us some money, and you know what they basing that off of?
But Trump couldn't give you money if Congress did not approve it. He can't just give you money. He don't have that authority.
But
He
I
can't
used,
do nothing without Congress or
but
U.S.
I'm,
Senate.
but what I'm saying is, do you see my basis?
I know what you're saying. A lot of people think he gave it to them. I know.
You see my basis of
Oh,
it.
you're right.
Trump
No,
gave
you
us
are absolutely right.
Trump gave us some money. What Kamala did, they going into the comparison. Kamala sent motherfuckers to jail. Trump gave
Well,
us
number
money.
one, we never had a COVID situation when she served as U.S. Senate. That was
Yeah,
the first time we had something like that even occurred.
Trump gonna get more black voters than he ever had before.
I I I I I look at YouTube and I see black men and I send it to my congresswoman and she says to me, "Oh my God, I don't believe this. This is
And
what."
and, and,
Listen,
and at
I'm
the end
trying
of
to
the
tell
day,
y'all.
they don't think that this shit is real serious. Every election gets more serious and more serious and more serious. And instead of us trying to encourage each other to get out here and vote and talk about who to vote for, we started beating
Thank
up
you,
on each
Gloria.
other.
Gloria just hit it. Gloria, you make sure you on there with me Sunday. Gloria just hit it. Between Hollywood talking about Project 25 and
That,
Gloria just said, and I said it earlier, and black men is going to be affected more than anybody because a lot of women now, remember back then, we depended on the man. Women now goes and get their education and get their own job. A lot of black men are going to suffer
hey,
because she's right. He's
women
taking
are
us back to
hey,
slavery.
women are doing things that they was not allowed to do today. You know what I mean? They
Right.
were allowed to. They was not allowed to do it back in the day, but
They
they are
didn't want us
doing it, and
knowledgeable.
they
We
are
was just
doing it. They
dumb.
are doing it better than a lot of the men.
You clean the white man, you clean the white man home, you clean the woman body, you clean their house. In Miami, you had to be off the beach by
Some people
six
don't
o'clock or you went to jail.
I don't understand the whole layout. Appreciate
And
it,
we
lady.
going backwards.
Like you, love you. Stay up. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood. That's what's up, bro. See, hey, the women need to come around, you know what I'm saying, and get on that same goddamn page of what you sitting there in the chat talking about.
I
Real talk.
tried to get him to go in that direction and some other topics and things. I tried to get him, but they keep drawing my brother back in. They keep drawing. He just gonna have to get aggressive and right topics and right things and just get out of it. Cause all it's doing is frustrating him and aggravating him. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this to you too. I'm not fighting for somebody in the parties I don't even communicate with. I'm not.
That's a waste of time, waste of energy. I'm not
Cause
gonna.
they gonna be back friends. I'm telling you, they got years to go. They gonna you see the first one end up not friends. They gonna end up friends years to go. Everybody done went through this stuff, and them people gonna be done gone on about their life.
Exactly. So and like I said, I'm doing this to clear my name. You know what I
And
mean?
you shouldn't even have to clear your name. You a grown man. You can say what you want to say. You can say something now, and I don't agree. Like you said to me earlier, okay, but then no one thing I don't agree. You have that right.
I don't have to agree with anything anybody do.
Right.
You know
You
what I'm
have
saying?
that
Because
right.
everybody's entitled to their own goddamn opinion. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's your opinion. But just because my opinion don't match with your opinion, that don't make me a bad person, and that don't make me X, Y, and Z.
Right. Right.
You know.
You're right.
So, but if that's the way that you want to roll with it, so be it. I don't give a damn at the end of the day. To be honest with you, because you're not making me or breaking with me. Hey, I still got to get up and get my hustle on, and I gotta still maintain with what I'm doing.
Yep. Yep.
Tangela, it's been a pleasure, and I'm
It's
glad
been a
that
pleasure talking to you too. Tell my sister I say hello.
for real, because I ain't seen you in a minute, and it's been a real pleasure, and I'm glad that you dropped by my channel. You know what I'm saying? And you showing me love. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Definitely. I got love for all my brothers, all my sisters.
You know what I'm saying?
Except
You
for
know,
except for when y'all try to come against us. But other than that, I got love for all my brothers and all my sisters.
you gotta always throw your shot, huh?
And I told who I told, cheese, I'm back, goddamn it.
Oh shit! Watch out there now, then. Hey, but hey, I'm gonna go. I'm getting ready to go in this live. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, I want to thank you again. You know what I'm saying? And
Thank you for
everybody else.
having me.
You know what I'm saying? All you bushwashers out there, 4YAs, make sure y'all hit the like button. It don't
And
cost
Gloria,
much.
Hollywood, all y'all just follow me tomorrow. I'm gonna post up there, and I'm gonna send it to I'm gonna copy Troy so he could copy it as well. And I'm gonna come on Sunday and talk about some of this stuff. I'm gonna probably bring a guest on that works out of the White House to talk about that Project 25.
Right. It's a lot that we could talk about. We gonna make it happen.
That's right, cause we're gonna start talking about some real stuff that people really dealing with in life. People hurting, they on social media even laughing and talking and getting off the phone crying and hurting.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I gotta get up tomorrow. I gotta do stuff for Mama tomorrow. You know what I mean? And she summoned me earlier today, so I gotta get some rest because I gotta get up earlier than my
I'ma
normal.
call Mel and let her know what time Sunday I'ma go on.
Okay, it's no problem.
Okay.
All right, you take
All
care. I'm
right.
out of
You
here.
take care. Okay.
All right.